Well, we definitely got a lot more info than I think we were expecting. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this video where we are going to be rounding up pretty much a bunch of the news that we got from Summer Game Fest for Sonic and Shadow Generations. Now, we did get quite a lot of news, so let's go through it right now. So we're first going to start off with the trailer that we got at Summer Game Fest. Now, this trailer starts off normal, showing you Sonic Generations, you know, the game that this is a port of. So there we go, there's Sonic, boom, 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 classic Sonic. It's Sonic Generations, it's all remade, it's remastered, looks nice. There's Shadow with the Time Eater. So right there, we can stop this. So the Time Eater. Shadow is going to be fighting the Time Eater. They have said that Shadow's campaign takes place concurrently with Sonic's, and it is the same concept. The Time Eater is taking Shadow through his past. And as you can see there already, there's Shadow in Rail Canyon from Sonic Heroes. So there's a portion right there. So there's Shadow. He's going through the Doctor Strange falling, whatever. The three hedgehogs, which is going to be Sonic, Shadow, classic Sonic. So right here, we need to talk about that. This little green thing Shadow's doing as he jumps around. This is Shadow using Chaos Control. And as you can see, everything's black and white, but Shadow's got the green thing. So Chaos Control as a power is pretty much going to operate that Shadow is going to slow down time. Time stops when Shadow uses Chaos Control, and you can use that to your advantage to, you know, avoid obstacles and all that type of stuff. So that's why everything's black and white. This is them using Chaos Control. There's Metal Sonic. There's his boss fight with a classic Sonic. Boom. Goes the dynamite. There he goes. Here's Shadow on the Arc. Back on Rail Canyon. Here he is in Kingdom Valley from Sonic 06. So we're going to be getting 06 levels for the Shadow portion right there. And the next big thing here will be Shadow. And he's going to be here with his new Black Doom powers. He gets wings and he can fly. There we go. And here is the picture that we had leaked to us. It is real. So there we have the versions you can get the game on. You can also get it on Steam and Epic Game Store. You can get it for PS4 as well. Isn't that nice? So there's Gerald Robotnik's journal, which will detail Shadow's creation. There's, of course, the Sonic Adventure Legacy skin. Now this, we do need to talk about the big thing people are asking. Will this confirm the fan theory that Shadow was designed and based off of the mural from Sonic 3 and Knuckles? For those who don't know, there's a mural of Sonic 3 and Knuckles that details perfect chaos fighting Super Sonic. And the theory is that is what the Bio Lizard was based off. The Bio Lizard was based off of Perfect Chaos, and Shadow was based off of Super Sonic, which is why his quills stand up and point like Super Sonic's does. So, I mean, we have Angel Island right there. It's right there. There's the ruins right there. You know, the Space Station arc, you know, if you compare it to the ruins in Sonic Adventure, very similar, right? So, will this book confirm that fan theory as being real? That's what people are hoping for. And then we have here the Digital Deluxe Edition. So you can get the game 3 days early on October 22nd. And this was another date going around. You would see, like, what's the release date? Some sites would say the 25th. Some sites would say the 22nd. They're both right. But here's what you get. You get an additional level and skin for Shadow, which will release holiday 2024. So that'll be like around December. Maybe it's like a Christmas skin for Shadow. Skill points, extra background music. You get a digital art book and OST, which I don't want digital. I want real. But the big thing, you get a Terios skin. Terios the Hedgehog skin. For those who don't know, Terios was the initial idea for Shadow. Before he was fully realized as Shadow the Hedgehog, he was going to be Terios the Hedgehog. So the fact that they're giving you a skin of Terios and they're fully acknowledging his, you know, his existence is insane. This out here made me just outright, I exclaimed, I yelled out loud. They're acknowledging Terios the Hedgehog and we're getting a skin as him. And this skin for Terios is separate to this additional skin for Shadow. So we're getting 2 Shadow skins if you get the Digital Deluxe Edition. I hope that we can get a physical version, not just Digital Deluxe. That would be nice. But this PlayStation blog here does give us some more info. Of course, we actually get a bigger picture of the video game box art with some Chow there. Keep that in mind. So right here, we have the return of Shadow also brings the return of his nemesis Black Doom with threats to take over the world once more. You must harness Shadow's new power and journey into the past in his own standalone campaign to battle enemies and complete blistering platforming challenges to thwart Black Doom's evil plans, which of course this is from the Time Eater. Players will witness Shadow's dark origins and explore an all-new hub world inspired by the open zone gameplay of Sonic Frontiers by gaining new powers and uncovering hidden secrets throughout the area. Shadow Frontiers, baby! So to all the people who wanted Shadow playable in a Sonic Frontiers type thing, you're getting it. We're getting an all-new hub world with Frontiers gameplay. That is awesome. And then right here, you get new collectibles, bonus content, and more, including a Chow rescue mission in every level, and the return of higher energy pinball gameplay in the Casino 9 zone. So this Chow rescue mission, I'm assuming it's going to operate something along the lines of Sonic Advance 3, or maybe the Final Horizon update in Frontiers, where like you had to find a Chow, and then maybe you finished the level, and then you rescued the Chow. Something like that is what I'm assuming it's going to look like. And then it says here, the Digital Deluxe Edition, which gets extra music tracks from Sonic and Shadow's earlier games, Terrio skin based on Shadow's earlier original concept, behind the scenes art, an additional Shadow skin, level and skin, and more. So right there, that confirms the Terrios and the additional Shadow skin are separate. You get Gerald Robotnik's journal, a 28-page logbook recording Gerald's innermost thoughts and drawings while creating Shadow and the Space Station arc. A must-have for fans hoping to learn more about Shadow's backstory. We're going to comb through that sucker. Exclusive to PlayStation. Players who buy the game on PS4 or 5 will receive a bonus extended prologue animations with never-before-seen deleted scenes. So this is pretty much... They do these now, the animated prologues. They did it with Sonic Frontiers with the Knuckles one, and they did it with like Trio of Trouble, Sonic Superstars. So they've already said there will be one for this game that they're going to reveal at the Anime Fest next month. So the PlayStation version, you just get an extended version of it. So, and if you don't get a PlayStation, right, you could buy it off Xbox or whatever. Don't worry, people are going to upload it to YouTube. So that's what this PlayStation blog does, gives us some more info. I think the big thing that we're all excited about is the open zone gameplay of Sonic Frontiers for the hub world. But that's not the only thing that's Sonic Frontiers. So we did have gameplay for Shadow as well, right here. And I'm going to say off the bat, this is Frontiers gameplay. Like, the way this looks, to me, this looks like they're running on the Frontiers engine for, like, the entire portion of the Shadow Generations campaign looks like it's going to run off the Frontiers engine. But, you know, of course, you have the regular Generations game is going to operate the exact same, but the Shadow portion will operate on Frontiers, which, to me, that's fine. I think that works. Now, in terms of level design, something I want to show you guys, there is multiple parts of the game. Oh, right here, if we can skip ahead here, we'll show Shadow using Chaos Control on the level. Boom, uses Chaos Control, everything stops. So we can go and do it. So that's Chaos Control. He's going to use Chaos Control again here as well. And there would be a button prompt there, and there's going to be a bunch of button prompts here for you to mash. This is not something that just happens on its own. They have just edited out the button prompts. They've edited out the HUD for the gameplay. So there will be button prompts and all that for you guys to press. This is not something that just happens. It's a nice roll there. But something I do want to mention for the levels, which we will see as here is Shadow falling, is right here. There's different portions to the level. So there's an upper area there you can access, and then up here there's like an entirely different pathway for you to access. And later on, as we get through here, as you'll see here, there's an entire upper level there that you can access. So for level design, they're giving you choices. There's different ways to go about this. And here's Black Doom. He shows up. Now, Black Doom does talk. I'm not showing you audio because I just want to be better safe than sorry and not get hit with anything. Well, Black Doom does talk during the levels. You know, he says stuff like, "Oh, we meet again, Shadow the Hedgehog." So there's Shadow going through the level there, boosting through, and once again, you guys will see as he rails through there. You can jump off there, you can jump over there. Multiple areas. Right here, there is 2 ways to go. So they are giving you a lot of a lot of options of what you can do for a level. There's Black Doom again. Shadow will skid down this building right here. Boom, boom, boom. There he goes. And then he gets a little mini boss with Black and Doom at the end. Or the black arms start showing up, and you just homing attack them into a Black Doom shield. And you don't even need to aim. It looks like you just hit the homing attack and it does it. It'll break his shield. You hit him once. And that's it for the level. Because Black Doom goes through that. And that's probably the end ring that you go through to end the level. And this next level sees Shadow fight the Bio Lizard. So the Bio Lizard is now in glorious HD here. Here he is, and you get a boss fight with him. And the boss fight is not changed pretty much at all. It is the exact same boss fight from Sonic Adventure 2, just given the remastered coat of paint, as you will see. So you skid up his tubes and you attack him on the top there. Boom. You will see eventually here with gameplay that you attack his sides again, just like Sonic Adventure 2. Boom, those purple orbs show up. You just homing attack them, attack the top. So the Bio Lizard boss fight, it's the same thing from Sonic Adventure 2, but just now it's got the new coat of paint. Now it looks all nice and stuff. Isn't that great? That's great. Now here, this guy is going to use Chaos Control. Bio Lizard Stomp, there's the waves. You use Chaos Control to avoid and not get hit. And then here, you'll see Shadow using a long-range attack of Chaos Spear to avoid getting hit by the projectiles. So that is Shadow's long-range attack in this game, is Chaos Spear. He doesn't have the guns. He uses Chaos Spear. They gave him Chaos Spear to avoid the guns. It sucks, I know, but you know they weren't going to give him back the guns. He used Chaos Control there to avoid the orb and nail it right back at the Bio Lizard. Here we go. Kick it back. Boom, there it goes, right at the Bio Lizard. Gonna use the homing attack to get to the Bio Lizard and send this guy packing with one final punch. Boom, that does it, and that ends the gameplay as well. So, that is it for a lot of the stuff from Summer's Game Fest that we got. Besides this tweet, remember how I told you there was a bunch of Chao on the picture? Well, Midori has tweeted that the future of Chao starts with Sonic and Shadow Generations and Sonic Rumble. Sonic Chao Guardians is currently in development for Netflix game platforms, and there are plans at Sega to create even more Chao content in the future. So there we go. There's going to be a Chao game, Sonic Chao Guardians, for Netflix. So if you have Netflix, you can play that game. So we're in a really good place for Sonic fans, that we have, more stuff coming out. Sega is really going forward with making a bunch of new content for us as Sonic fans. We have this Sonic Chao Guardians. You know, there's more Chao content coming, so maybe we'll get like an iOS, maybe like a game for your phone, Chao Garden type game where you raise a Chao on your phone. That'd be nice. I think people would love that. We have this Sonic and Shadow Generations, which you guys do need to keep your expectations for this game. This is the Bowser's Fury for the Sonic franchise. You know, they've said that Shadow Generations, it's not going to be longer than base Sonic Generations. It'll be like an hour and a half, 2 hours max to beat this game. You know, you guys do need to temper your expectations like that. This is, first and foremost, just a remaster of Sonic Generations, but they've added something to it. Like the Bowser's Fury portion, that's what this is. Because a lot of people are going to be introduced to Shadow from Movie 3, so what better way to ride that hype than to add an extra portion, you know? And, you know, this is the Shadow campaign. That's what the whole thing's about, is to get people more interested in Shadow. So we have this game coming out in the fall. We have a Chao game coming with more Chao content in the future, you know? The future is bright for us Sonic fans. And then we got the movie in December. You know, the future is bright for us Sonic fans. And of course, Sonic Rumble, that comes out full on later. So the future is bright for us Sonic fans. So that's going to do it for this roundup of all the stuff from Summer Game Fest. What are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you all next time.